Hi again, it's Heather doing another shop critique. This time my critique is of JKCE Designs, an Etsy shop. So right off the bat, I'm loving that you have a big shop banner. So many people don't have those in their shop, and I love that you have one here. My only critique of it is that your branding isn't really telling me a whole lot between the two. So you have one font you're using here, a different font you're using here, a different font you're using here, different colors, different backgrounds between the two. So I'm getting just a little bit confused about your brand image and what you're actually trying to convey emotion-wise with your brand. Let me show you this quick one that I love. You can see this Etsy shop, Jupiter Street Designs. Do you see their logo here and their banner are complementary of each other? They're very similar. They're not exactly the same, but you can see that there's just a similar feel across the board. So that's kind of what you want to aim for with yours. Okay, so looking, handmade, unique jewelry to express your life. I am loving that. You have keywords in here, handmade, unique jewelry. That's awesome. And that's great. I don't know if I would change that. If you do, maybe to express your life, but that's fine. I think it's great. You have 562 sales, been on Etsy for a while. You have some good feedback, so that's all awesome. Let me see here. Your photography is good. This one looks a little off-center and a little bit kind of washed out to me. This one I really love. Has just a little bit of shadowing, like it looks really natural and nice. So this one here is probably my favorite if I'm looking at photography across the board. It's a little bit inconsistent. This is on like a dark, I'm not even sure what this is. Is this like a hand? I'm not sure, but I see that. Let me look at your announcement. Okay, so I really love how you tell just a little story here about how your pieces are upcycled from broken and rejected pieces. That's really awesome. Makes me feel I'm the kind of person that likes to like recycle. So that makes me feel like something that was broken or could have maybe been thrown away or something is getting kind of a new lease on life. Okay, so necklace and earring sets, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, miscellaneous, keychains, gifts for him, supplies, rings, bolo ties. Okay, so we've got quite a range of things here. One thing I would recommend to you just to clean up the way this looks is to arrange your items by size. So miscellaneous would be number 1, rings would be number 2. So you can start small and get bigger like this, or you can start big and get smaller like that, but just having them in a nice clean order would just make this more visually appealing. Okay, so just looking at your photos, they look pretty good. They're pretty light and bright. You get a good idea of what each item is. This one here is maybe just a little bit harder to see. Some of the pendants are harder to see kind of what they are with how bright it is. It kind of gets washed out here at the bottom, the shape of the necklace and the words on it. So I'm going to look into one of your listings real quick. Okay, so this here, do you see on my screen here, the quality of the picture is not very sharp, just around the edges. It's kind of blurry around here. So that might be something to work on. I'm not sure why it looks like that. I don't know if it's really zoomed in cell phone maybe is kind of how it looks, like real pixelated. This one, it looks better. It still has some pixelation. But it does look better. Okay. So that's something I would maybe try to fix. Okay, so in your description, I like what you're trying to say each of us needs to remember. So I hope you don't get offended when I say this, but that feels just a little bit like you're kind of preaching to your customer about like what they need to do. And so I would just maybe think about rewording that a little bit to something a little gentler, because it's just a little bit heavy-handed. So otherwise, I like all the information that you put in there. Let me look at your tags: Christian jewelry gift, amazing grace necklace, religious jewelry, Christian gift, confirmation gift for her, baptism gift. Okay, so you have some really great keywords in there. Let me go down and look at your SEO down here. Okay, so first you have Christian jewelry gift. Oops. And okay, so I don't know if religious jewelry is your first keyword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Okay, so I'm going to guess religious jewelry is your first keyword. So one thing that I can give you a tip on here is this Christian jewelry gift is your first long tail keyword. It has 3 words in it, so it's a long tail keyword. And Christian jewelry gift, if that's what you want to be found for, that should be the exact same tag as your first tag here. Christian jewelry gift should be what this says. And if that's too long to fit in one tag, it should be Christian jewelry, next tag, gift. Just gift. And then you move on to the next one. Amazing grace necklace. If that's too long, amazing grace, then necklace. All in the same order. The thing about Etsy is this Christian jewelry gift, the first 4 words are the most important words in your title. They're the ones that get the most heavy weight in a search result. So you want to put the most important things, the things you want to be found for, the keywords, there at the very front. And as you go, you want to repeat these. Religious jewelry would then be in that order. Then Christian gift, then confirmation gift for her, and fit it as best you can. Confirmation as one, then gift for her, then baptism gift, then cross pendant. If you still have tags left over, you're going to mix and match the keywords that you've already used throughout this to fill those remaining tags. So amazing grace gift maybe, or baptism jewelry, or Christian pendant, things like that, and you'd mix it to just reinforce those tags in your final tags that you have available. So that's what I would recommend to you for your titles and tags. That should help your SEO, give it a boost. So hopefully I've given you some ideas of things that you can tweak and work on in your shop. If you need more help, I offer individual one-on-one coaching by the hour to help you brainstorm new ideas, grow your shop, and fix any issues you may be having. Right now, my sessions are half off. You can book a session at thehandmadeacademy.com and click Work with Heather. I want you to create a life that you love, and you've totally got this, so good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.